right, and back to it we are. Okay. So, I just need to check a couple things. Everything's good. Alright. And let's just jump into it. Okay. Jojo, how you doing? Billy, you made it back. Excellent. Alright, so we'll get started with the 5 stars to get the streak going. And then, get into the 6 stars. How's your day coming along, Jojo? What are you up to? What is shakalacking? I think we'll leave the same question up as was before. Okay. Doing good? Alright. And we got the round 1 predictions up. Yep. Cool. Okay. So the game is going to give it a little bit of thought whether or not it wants to move along here or it's just going to hang out where it is. Alright. So what are you up to, Jojo? Doing some arenas in the game, doing some EQ, checking out the new variant, just hanging out on the YouTubes. So many options.
Hello, motherfucker.
Mr. Relentless, how you doing? Jojo, thanks for the I thought you were already following on the Twitch side of things. Or you decided not to, now you're like, no, I want to follow. Relentless, how's your day coming along? No work for you today, just chilling? Yeah, with Remembrance Day? I followed you on my phone right now. Oh, wouldn't it be? I thought it was by the account, not by device. Okay. No, I'm not going to do that. It's going to take too long scrolling each time. So let's do it like this, yeah. Going good, increase the rewards. Have you already done the initial completion for Variant 8? I was intending to do it. I wanted to stream it quest by quest. So the first stream would probably be 2 quests, and then after that, each stream would probably be just 1. But now I really want to get through the initial completion to try out that Venom Pool just to see, because it seems like that's the main complaint for most people. But yeah, so now I want to just get that and see what it's like before, because I do think they're going to change it. At least the Venom Pool fight. But then I'm also thinking like, so the reason I wanted to stream it the way I was intending was once it was all, like once I had completely explored it, I wanted to just have a video, like it would probably be 5 videos. And maybe there's no point, because I think people that are going to do guides or whatever would have already had them done anyways. So I'm kind of thinking maybe all I'll do is maybe just do a stream of completion and, do the Venom Pool fight once and be done with it. Be done with the streaming portion of it. And then just take my time getting the rest of it done. But then also, I don't know if I want to participate in their nonsense. Like maybe just, say screw it, or wait till they have it fixed or whatever, and then have a go. And and maybe not stream it how I was intending. But we'll see. I have Apocalypse and Mr. Fantastic. Bring it on. No, it's too bugged for my liking for the. So is it just the Venom pool? Because like that's where I'm seeing majority of the complaints. But I've seen people saying that other fights are bugged as well. So I don't know if when people are complaining about it, it's the entirety of Variant 8 or just. But the thing is too, I also kind of wonder, with it being a Deadpool centered event or variant, I wonder if it's intended to be like that. But here's the thing. I kind of feel a little bit bad for Kabam. They just can't win because they come out with 7, 1, 2, and 3, and people go on about it's too easy. Now they come out with this variant, and now it's too hard. Like, whoa, they just can't win. Oh man! And I see there's quite a few complaints too about the difficulty for the side quest, which I don't like. I don't know if it's that people just aren't able to get through it, or it's that they're having to like reset or use a lot of resources. The life cycle boss is bugged as well. Ooh. Yeah, actually, with Thing, I'm going to need to pay attention. Because he is one fight where I often don't, and I paid for it. So let's get through this fight, and then I'll take a look at that comment. Why did you throw your special so quickly last time? Now you hold on to it, you son of a gun. Wow. Okay. The life cycle boss is bugged as well. I was watching Legacy last night, and he played it perfectly, and the boss didn't die until the next fight. Oh, okay. Also, non-mercs in some cases are able to fight. Ooh, don't tell them that. Oh, if that's the case, that will be fixed very quick. I have 3 accounts on my phone, tablet, and other tablet. Oh, okay. Okay. If you can count to 15, you can fight Thing. Yeah, but the problem is you'll get him to 15 charges you'll get him to less than 15, but he'll have a bar of power and he'll use his special there. That's where the problem is with Thing. And you're right, if you can count to 15, you're good, but if I'm not concentrating, I'm not paying attention to where that number is, and that has definitely cost me. No, wait, is this the same? Yeah, it's the same team. Okay. Do you know for the non-mark thing if it was specific champions or just random when and where it would happen? I am playing Arena? Okay. We're doing the same thing then. Very good. So Relentless, you prefer to have the interactions or difficulty stay the same, but just have more rewards from it? I don't think that's what they would do. I think they would, although I think that would be a much quicker and easier fix for them. But I think if they do that, then they would have to make the rewards for the next variants in line with whatever they change these ones to be. Yeah, it's a weird... It's kind of hard to say anything about it because I haven't done any of it yet, so... Oh, crap. I meant to dash in on him while he was blocking. Actually, this, I think I could be okay. Yeah, one more hit should do him, right? Oh, but he's not going to let me get that one hit. Okay, now I'm going to. There we go. That was a little bit panic-inducing. And I was even paying attention there. Yeah, the thing, I mean, I wouldn't really care one way or another about, like, if they end up doing a compensation for people that got it done while it was problematic, how they did for the Grandmaster for Summer of Pain. But yeah, I don't. Well, I mean, I wasn't planning to get through it anytime too quickly to begin with. I went back and forth about doing the initial completion on day one. I'm glad I didn't. um, but yeah, the only content thing I was planning to get done anytime soon was the Kang quest for 7-3. I was planning to do that Sunday. Um, so I wouldn't be doing the variant until Wednesday or the next Sunday. Yeah, maybe that will still be the plan. But the thing is, too, for me, the rewards outside of the T5B, there was really no incentive to, get to it right away. So, and that hasn't changed. The non-work worked. It was a boss fight. I forgot which was watching the stream. In and out of consciousness. Okay. So what are you up to then, Relentless? Are you hitting up the arenas or just hanging out on the YouTubes? People I heard spent 50 revives trying to figure that fight out. Kabam's compensation will be 5 revives, war revives. At that note, Kabam. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I think if I had been streaming it, for the most part, I was planning to do everything with Domino, or as much as I could. So I would have definitely had her for the first fight. But I think with her it would be quite RNG dependent, but she could do it depending on the RNG. But I think what would happen for me is I would go for a minute or two in the fight, probably do nothing, and then just say screw it. It's just not working. But now seeing that with Domino, you just have to keep going until you get the right RNG. Knowing that now, I would probably stick with it until I got it down. Just relaxing on YouTube until I'm summoned by my son to go to the gym. Okay. What are you up to today after the stream? So after this, I'm going to go out for a walk. And then I don't have any TV shows to watch anymore. Well, I do, but there aren't any I'm planning to start. There's a couple movies I've downloaded over the last little bit. I might get into some of those. But that's about it. And it's getting cool out, so it won't be too long of a walk. I'm doing the Bee Whiskered missions. Okay. Yeah, those crystals aren't too bad with some of the options in there. Not too bad at all. I think there's actually a couple champions I'd want. Hercules would be the main one, I think. Yeah, because Hyperion's not in those ones. So yeah, it'd mainly be Hercules. I'm planning on doing Zero Dawn because I don't have her, but she looks OP as Deadpool. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as they suggested quite a while ago that this was going to be a mercenary one, I right away started feeling better about having taken her to rank 3. I did do a path yesterday on stream. I got up to the boss, the first quest. I got up to the boss, and I had the boss at 10%, 20%. But I didn't want to finish it because I wanted to do it the complete thing on stream, specific streams for it. But I mean, that's one path, so that's no way to judge the entirety of the content. But yeah, if that was any indication of what it was going to be like going through with Domino, my goodness, it was going to be a walk in the park. But then, yeah, obviously there's those problems. So we'll rip through it with an R3 domino. You know, maybe I still will do the way I was planning to, because the reason I wanted to do it with like the way I wanted is simply to just, you know, do it with the domino. I realize it's an R3. Probably not too many people would have her at R3 just because they wouldn't feel it's, you know, especially in the mutant class, the best option or a good option. And to be fair, if when I took her to R3, if I had other options, she would not be at R3. So I'll be using my R5 Sig 200 Deadpool. Nice. Well, at least with him, you won't need to worry about taking damage. You just heal back whatever damage you take. Are we going to get to the L2? Don't need to. Okay. Okay. So when are you thinking you're going to get started with it? Or do you think you'll wait until they've addressed the concerns? I don't know why every time I think Gamora is poison immune. I don't know if it's just that because she kind of somewhat resembles the Captain Marvels. You're one of my favorite streamers. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. So I'm assuming you don't watch too many streamers. I'm going to wait to see what they do. Yeah, I think that's probably what I should do because, like, again, I wasn't planning to get into it anytime too quickly, so there's no real need to change that plan. Yeah, keep it as is, where it would either be Wednesday or next Sunday where I'd be getting into it. I watch a lot. Okay. Jojo, chill out, kid or troll. Nah, he's just young. I have plenty of other content to do just for 25% T5CC and 5-star rank up gems is not worth the 6+ hours. Yeah. It's funny. My interest in getting in there and doing anything was non-existent until all of the discussion about how it's problematic. Because of that, now I'm interested in getting it done. Just to see it. But, I mean, so like I was saying, I could see it being, you know, because it's a Deadpool thing, so there's, you know, some unexpected twists. However, it's absolutely not surprising or unexpected for them to release new content and for it to be bugged. Because, I mean, the Grandmaster fight initially for Summer of Pain was bugged, right? And I think that was resolved within the first day, though. Within the first 24 hours of that being available. Now, in this case, this dropped yesterday, and today is a holiday, so yeah, to resolve anything for this is not going to happen anytime soon. But I think, honestly, I think what people should do, if somebody's gone through and done the initial completion, I think, and they find it problematic and they don't like it, I think just don't do any more until Kabam addresses it. Because if you... Now, some people might like the challenge, that's fine. But if you have a problem with the way it is, if you go through and explore it, well, then is there actually a problem? Because you're able to get it done. So I don't think you could really have it both ways, right? Like, I don't think you can go get it all done and then turn around and say this was too hard or this was tuned incorrectly or it was bugged. You got it done. So we'll see. We'll see how many more streams there are of it today and, you know, the next couple of days. Because, yeah, honestly, I feel if you see people going get it done in the first couple of days and it's bugged, I don't think it's an actual problem because, again, people are getting it done. But if people are not getting it done because of the problems, then yeah, I think those are significant problems. But it's only the bosses that are problematic, right? Like the lanes people aren't complaining about, I don't think. Geez, I went from not running my 6 stars ever for the first time of the arena resets to now doing it pretty much every arena reset. We got the T4B done yesterday, so that's out of the way. Ooh, yeah, okay, cool. I hope you get Sersi. Oh, I'll get her as a 4-star. Actually, I'll get her as a 4-star now because you need 7.5 million to get her for the milestone from the featured, and I should end up, so long as I don't lose too many 6 stars, I should end up at just over 8 million points. So, but I'm not trying to get her as a 5 or a 6-star. I've heard nothing about the lanes yet. Okay. So then, if it's only 2 bosses that are problematic, is it really that bad? Because I don't, yeah. And I think, you know what it could be though for me too is like I expect to be spending resources to get through stuff. So whereas if somebody doesn't ever expect to be using resources to get through stuff, and then all of a sudden you get up to something where you're having to use a bunch, I guess, yeah, that could be where people are having issues with it. Slamon, how you doing? How is your day coming along? I suppose you don't have any classes today, right? With Remembrance Day? What have you been up to? What have you been up to? Have you done any of Variant 8, Slayman? And if so, do you think all of the complaints in regards to it are justified, or not so much? Well, let's see if there's anybody doing Variant 8 right now. Yeah, only one. Okay. Although I don't think there weren't too many people doing it right when it went live yesterday, but later on in the day, people were doing it. Yeah, okay. I did. Yeah, KT1 is streaming apparently. I did a completion of Variant 8. My God, it was BS. Okay. Be more. How you doing? So did you find the whole thing bad, Slayman, or just the Venom Pool boss? So are you planning to do any more of it, Slaymon, or are you going to wait until they comment on whether they're going to adjust things or if it's intended to be the way it is, or because you're done 7.3, right? So you wouldn't really have much more to do, Colonel. I should have used the power drain. What? Wow. Okay. Cool. Not going to do any more regardless. Variants have trash rewards. Yeah. The only thing I'm interested in there is the T5B. I do want to be ranking up a few 5 stars beyond rank 3, but it's for 2 things. Biggest thing is just to use up resources, and second, it's so that in the new year there would be a couple arenas that I want to go for basics, and I can't really. There's no way to really add any 5 stars. Outside of like going for the feature like Sersi or Icarus, but I'm not feeling like doing those grinds currently. So yeah, I figure taking R3 star 4 will help with the basic arena grind a little bit. So yeah, so the rank gems for 5 stars really aren't that appealing. If not for the T5B, I don't know if I would have any incentive to do it, to be honest. Like, I think I'd be very much okay. Well, other than the fact, like, if there's something available to do, I want to do it. But outside of that, yeah, there's nothing that makes me want to get in there to do it. Ew, 5 stars? Yeah, well, that's the best way to go if you're going for champions from the basic arena. And Hercules will be there in January, and then we'll see Hyperion and Kitty. They'll be a little bit after Hercules, but. And to be honest, though, I don't like. I can do as is about 62, maybe a little bit more than 62 million for the basic without any cost. But I think Hercules, Kitty, and Hyperion are all going to go pretty high in the basic. So I will have to be doing refreshing. I don't really know if taking... I'm only going to end up taking, like... I've done 2 so far, but I'm only going to end up taking about 10 5 stars to rank 4. I don't know how much of impact that would actually have. But it will keep the T2A under control. Because for what I've done for 7.3, I think I'm a little bit more than halfway through 7.3, and everything I've done so far, I've been avoiding the pass with the T2A. So when I go to explore it, that's going to be a lot of T2A I'm going to be picking up. And I don't have. There's only one. I think I might want to take Moleman to rank 3. And then probably a mutant to rank 2. Outside of that, I don't have any plans for any ranks for 6 stars. And any 6-star rank ups are going to be dependent on what map 8 for AQ is looking like. Even though I don't think it's going to be something that we would be running all 5 days of AQ right away. Well, not only map 8. I guess to see if there should be, if there's anybody I want to rank up in particular for AQ. As long as I'm sticking with the same path I have for War, I think I'm pretty fine. For the champions I have ranked. If I were to change paths for War, that could change things a little bit. Although even then, I think most of the 6 stars I have ranked would be good for a fair bit of war. I don't think there'd be anybody that I would really need to rank. Oh, you know what could be interesting too? So, like the two big things for the fall for this year were Variant 8 and Map 8. So, I hope that the way Variant 8 has gone isn't a sign of things for Map 8. But, I mean, I know probably week 1, day 1 for sure, for Map 8, there's going to be problems. Not necessarily like impossible nodes or something, but I don't know. As long as I've been paying attention, can't remember a time where they've ever changed something for AQ and it rolls out smoothly. So yeah, I would expect issues with day 1, most likely week 1 of Map 8. Okay, let's see. Yeah. And yeah, that was what the plan was, so we'll stick with that plan. Adam, how you doing? How's your Thursday been? Okay. You know, I suppose Moleman to rank 3, regardless of AQ. Well, I haven't really used him for anything outside of AQ, so going ultra great. Okay. Ginger Muslim, how you doing? I'm expecting AQ to be canceled this week after it launches bugged as hell. So the changes to AQ aren't until later on. I thought it was the next AQ that we were going to get, but I think it's the 18th or 19th? Let me see. Ooh, this was a... I don't know why I did... Oh, wait. No, that's why I did it. Because, yeah, I knew that's how it was going to go. He's very good outside of AQ. Yeah, I just don't use him for anything. I might use him for a lane in 7-3 for the Do You Bleed path in 7-3. Yeah, I might use him there. When I first saw the path, I was thinking Hit Monkey. But then after looking at it and seeing some of the other opponents on it, I was thinking maybe Mole Man. Ooh. And the only other rank ups... So I was thinking Mojo to rank 2, but that was not for any specific use of Mojo, more just to use up Mystic T4CC, which I ended up taking Sasquatch to rank 4. I still am... I think I'm maxed out on Mystic T4CC, but I don't have it in Overflow. No, I'm good on Skill T4CC, so the only thing I've got in Overflow currently is Mutant T4CC. I think it's only one. And for the Mutant, I don't know... I think I'll probably take up a 5-star rather than taking Cable to rank 2. Yeah, I guess it's going to be depend on whether or not Mole Man is going to go to rank 3. Because T4B would be the limiting factor there. But we shall see. Have any of you been trying out the 7.4 beta? And if so, what do you think? For me, the level up is on. I need 2 T5B. Are you going to rank 5 a 5-star? If so, which 5-star? Yeah, it's funny. For quite a while, I thought 5 stars would not be going any higher than rank 3. And it was just because we were talking about it on stream a while ago when we were talking about the upcoming basic arenas and who was going to be there. And especially Hercules being the first one. He's probably going to go into the 80s. And then Kitty and Hyperion. I don't know if Hyperion will go too high, but Kitty will. And to be fair, I'd be fine. I'm fine with spending to refresh for a champion I really want. But I think if I can, just through the regular grind, get a higher score, I may as well try to do whatever I can for that first before going to the refreshing route. Which, considering the amount of time before we're going to see any of them in the basic, it's giving me plenty of time to get ready for it. So. I want to R5 Ultron 5-star. Okay. So any grinding this week for any champ for Relentless? I would assume you're going to probably be going for the 5-star Sersi Relentless, no? Although if you don't have Stealthy, I don't see him going too high. Okay. I normally try to avoid dooms, but this was the only one where I saw class advantage. Oh, come on. Jeez. And when you want the evade to be kicking in, it's not. Oh, there we go. Just content and unit milestones. I have Stealthy and I'll wait for Sersi. What about you? What about you, Adam? What about you? Well, I mean, you know that you can get a 4-star out of the basic now after you got Sung-Shi. Do you see doing that again for anybody in particular? Or do you think that was kind of a one-time thing for the time being? Let's see if that... Yeah, okay. No, you don't. I'll slap you. There we go. I didn't have Sung-Shi, hence I went for it? Okay. Well, he's a good champion to have, even as a 4-star, though. Ooh, hang on. I'll be right back. Okay, just had to turn off the fireplace. It was getting warm. Can try for basic 4-star, but that stealth I have already. Yeah. Yeah, I'll spend for Hercules in January if I don't get them. Like on crystals or refreshing in the arena. I'm more thinking to touch 7.5 million for Sersi with point boost, but doubting if I can be able to put 7.5. How many 6-stars do you have? 1, right? So the 6-star is going to be irrelevant. So as far as 5-stars, what you did in the basic, that would be the same as what you would be able to do for the featured. January 11th, he's coming to the basic as a 6-star, 75 million. For Hercules, I think he'll probably be touching 80. So I think I would be looking at about 25 to 4,000 units on refreshing for him. Well, no, maybe not, because I've got a ton. I've got just over 7 million solo crystals currently, so I could open a bunch of those for the rainbow boosts and then arena boosts. Yeah, it might not be too much. Hercules, you're going for at least 95? Really? Oh, 95 in the basic, dude. Oh, that'd be... Well, yeah, go higher than need be, right? For sure. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Is this going to do him in? Oh, yes, it did. 2 Odins? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to be aiming for 80-ish. And I think... Let me see. So what I'd probably do is refresh to 75 million each... Or 75, my lord, hell no. Refresh to 25 million each day. And then... that will get me to 75. And I should be able to do another 7 on that to the final Sunday morning. And that would get me to 82. All those people grinding for Hercules in January, I'll be sitting back with my R3 Hercules. So Ginger, there's other people streaming. If you feel like watching another stream, you're welcome to it. Yeah, dude. Anybody who's already got it is going to be, oh, you poor bastards. Yeah. You can get to 75 million, then refresh after with point. Okay. I feel she might be quicker than dealing with Doom. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I should have known better. I should have just picked the Doom one. Ah, crap. Well, don't forget, too, that Hercules is in both of the featured calves this month, right? The Bewhiskered and the World's End calves. So there's, it's 3 to 6 stars, so. But it's possible. It is possible. Oh, really? Just barely missed him. Now, any other opponent, this L2, the fight is over. Okay, good. It is the case here, too. So you're saying Cyber Monday just because that's when you're going to be opening crystals, Relentless? And I'm guessing you're going for the featured 6-star. Ah, crap. I was hoping I could get the L1 before she went invisible. Oh, well. Although I don't need to worry about her L1 actually. Because she won't be able to power drain me, so. Okay, let's not do the same thing this time. There we go. She doesn't seem like she heals up that much when I'm playing her. What the hell? Bring Herc in basic. I will get 4-star at least. Let's make sure we tell people that I'll only be grinding 75 to 80, not 95. Don't need any overretrievers trying to one-up me. Can't have an... Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. I also have Herc as a 5-star, but will be a while before I do anything with him due to being low on Cosmic Cats and 6 Stone. Do you think you would max out the 5-star if you already got the 6? I don't think... I think right now, for me, the only 5-star I could see doing that with might be Apocalypse. And that would more so be if the 6-star Apocalypse were on defense. Currently, he's not, but I do think I'm going to take him to rank 4 as my first. It's going to be a ways away, but I could see once he's at rank 4, I could see him ending up being on defense. And then maybe I'd want to be using the 5-star if I was doing other questing and stuff during boars. I think the only champion that I have used in AQ and War at the same time is Corvus. Yeah, because there's been times for AQ where he's definitely the go-to for the lane, and then where for War I see like a couple fights where he'd be a couple fights, and then where I could get charges early with him. So it makes a lot of sense to take him. Yeah, I don't think there's been any other champion that I've used in AQ and War at the same time. Yeah, as a 5-star, can go on defense and be annoying as a boss. Okay. I have Herc as a Sig 200 R5 5-star. He's a beast. I can only imagine him as an R3. He will be my cheese machine right next to my R3 Archangel. Okay. Okay. Oh, so I wanted to try the flare path for Variant 8 yesterday. So I went in with Domino, and my lord, she went through it so fast. I got to, and I was using Nick and DPX to drop off the bleed and heal up. And I got to Jubilee, and I didn't want to use Domino, because when you purify a buff with Jubilee, you take a bunch of damage. So I had, who else did I have? I had Nick DPX, Red Hulk, and Massacre. And just out of habit, I'm like, I'll just use Red Hulk because whatever, right? I go in, obviously he drops his health to 50% right away from purifying the bleed. And I'm doing no damage. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I'm in the fight for about 45 seconds. And then I realize, oh, yeah, not a mercenary. So then I just quit out, and I went in and did the same thing with Massacre. And he dropped right away too. And I think I ended up losing Massacre, and then I finished it off with DPX, because I just did not want to use Domino. But I think when I'm going through Variant 8, for that lane in particular, I think I would just use Massacre from the get-go. He'll still take the big drop in health, but he should be able to get through the fight not too poorly. And I don't really know if I need to be taking Red Hulk, because for Flare, the Incinerate really isn't going to matter. There might be other paths where having a dot is going to be more impactful, but there I don't think so. So how many features are you planning to open for Cyber Weekend, Relentless? Ooh, I guess that's the way we have to go. This could be an annoying one. Maybe not. I want to get to my L2 when he's in his real phase. I think that should end things pretty quick. Need him to go down one more. No, I need that. Crap. I should have actually been hitting him a bunch. Yeah, now whenever he throws it, he's going to be unblockable. Ooh, but he's can't hit me. Oh, now he can. Uh-oh. 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 This is not how it's supposed to go. Okay. And I don't think this is going to do what I want. Oh, maybe. Okay. Okay. Are you going to open crystals? No. I don't normally open crystals on stream. In general, I don't really do crystal openings live. I usually record it and then upload it to the video. I did do... Did I? I did some 6-star featured ones a couple streams ago. And then I did a stream for the 5-star featured recently. But usually I don't. Majority of my videos are crystal openings, so I keep it to the videos. And for 6 stars, I don't see opening anymore until the featured 6-star resets. And for 5 stars, yeah, I won't be opening 5 stars. There's... Ooh, is this going to do it in? As far as 5 stars go, it's really only the features that are going to get me new characters. And then this last 5-star feature, that didn't work. There are only 3 champions in there that would have been new, and I didn't get any of them. I have 2 right now, about 40,000 shards at the moment, so as many as 500 can buy me. Okay. Okay. And I'll put up the whale opening bid like I did for the 4th, so I'll spend between 500 and 700 if the deals are good. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, I think usually I'm good for 2 Odins. But the last couple I've done maybe 1 Odin in some of the Black Panther's treasure. And this Cyber Weekend I don't think I'll be doing any of the cash offers. I'll probably do the unit offer. If I don't know, like, cause if it's a choice between R4 resources and champions, I don't know. The R4 resources, well, if the R4 resources, if the choice is enough to actually get somebody to R4, I might do it. But if it's not enough to get somebody to R4, then and there, then I'm not going to do it. And for, like, if it were, like last year, where it was the next featured 6-star, I don't know. I don't know if I would do it, because I didn't do it last year, so I don't know if I would do it this time either. But I think the next featured 6-star, I think should be pretty packed with some pretty decent champions. I have to leave. I'm going to San Diego. All right. Have a good trip. Thanks for coming and hanging out. And we are about halfway through the 6 stars currently. No, I won't throw on an attack boost. Ooh, I do have a fair bit in overflow. No, I'll wait until I'm running the 5 stars to run an attack boost, though. So other than the gym with your son, what are you up to for the day, Relentless? Okay. Friend of mine wants to take some bikes to the beach. Okay. Boy, this is taking a little longer than I expected. Jeez. Oh, come on. That barely touched me. Well, I guess that's all it needs, right? Just to barely touch you. It don't take much. So we'll get him to about 50 with 3 combos, and then once we're under 50%, then we'll go for full combos. Really? Okay. Okay. There we go. No camera action today? No. So, I streamed earlier for Event Quest. I wanted to get some points up for that. And it was still pretty dark out. So I just wanted to keep the blinds open, so I just didn't have it on then. So I didn't bother changing that for this stream. Yeah. Stealth Spidey numbers look very low. 50 million, you think? Not like 20 million plus. No. No, I think for Stealthy it's going to go pretty low because even when he was in the featured, he didn't go very high. And for the 5-star, to be honest, I think 15 is a bit high. I think more like maybe more than 12 because 12 will get you the top 5% usually. Well, actually, you know what? It is very possible that you could be going for the top 5% and end up with the 5-star in this case. But I think like high 12s, 13 would probably get the 5-star. Sersi may go and touch 190-ish. It's possible, but I don't know. She doesn't seem to be that hyped. I don't know anything about her though, and I haven't seen very much discussion on her. Because it's usually when there's like a lot of discussion. If you see the first day of the arena and a lot of people going for the champion, that is usually a sign that they're going to go high. But as of right now, there's nobody streaming. Now, it could also be that they just want to keep their scores on the down low. So they're not streaming even though they're going for her. But yeah, as of right now, there's nobody streaming arena going for her. But arena scores have been all over the place. Oh, why is that not? I'm not able to dash back there. Like Null went way higher than I expected. Voodoo went a fair bit lower than I expected. So, yeah, you just never know. 168 is what you're guessing for her. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I could see into the 60s, close to the 70s for a new champion. Great for defense. She would be a nightmare for the distance nodes. Okay. So the thing that surprised me with Null was he's not high for prestige, and I really feel that unless somebody is high for prestige, they're not going to go that high in arena. Now the thing with Null is that he is a pretty high champ, somebody that people have been asking for a long time. Uh, and then I think because there was quite a few showcases of him showing, he is pretty good. Um, so I think that on top of just being a champion that people had been wanting, uh, yeah, I think that all played into it. Like Hercules going for what he went, yeah, I was not surprised with that at all. I think he still went higher than I was predicting, but yeah, it made sense. I mean, being so high in prestige, being a really good champion. So, but the drop off for Null in round two, my goodness, that was crazy. That will be an interesting basic, actually. That will be because it would be interesting to see if that would go along more what round one went for as the when he was a featured, or if it would be more of what round two was. I feel like she will ask someone to put 200 million, then only 6-star. Null was hyped for years. You just said what I was typing, but he was values as well. Yeah. Yeah, and that could be why he went so much lower round two. But round two, we also had the Blackpool Arena. So that would have maybe taken some people. And then it could just be that the people able to put up those crazy scores, they already got them round one, so they didn't. They weren't messing with that for round two. Don't remind me, I could have had him if I refreshed for about an hour. The second round. Yeah, what was it? 86 or something? 85 or 86? I mean, not that it would have been an easy grind. I mean, I don't think anything that high is easy, but for anybody with a decent 6-star roster, that's a non-refreshing grind, right? Like if you're going for the champion and you're aiming for 80s, 90s, you're not needing to refresh. So yeah, that his basic will be something to see for sure. It's funny. So I'm thinking Hercules in the basic, Hyperion and Kitty Pryde. I don't know if I would go for Null from the basic arena. And to be honest, I'm not even 100% sure I'm going to go for Hercules, Kitty, or Hyperion in the basic. Just because even now, going for units and battleships, I'm just not wanting to do arena. I had no choice. I committed to Null. Then the Blackpool Arena came out the next day, so I had to choose. I had to choose Null. Didn't even know Blackpool would have an arena. Yeah. I'm not leaving yet? Okay. I'm still here too. So are you guys driving to San Diego, Jojo? Oh, never mind. Okay. Not too sure if you're coming or going, eh? You're driving? Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. You know, it could be too. So where I was saying earlier about not seeing anybody streaming for Sersi, it could just be as well that people who may have been streaming earlier in the day, like especially if they were working from home for a while, that kind of stuff is kind of over. So people could be back to their regular lives, and we might just be seeing more people streaming later in the day, like when they're done work. I could get on my phone later. Well, I'm going to be done. Probably within the next half hour. So, but I'm sure there'll be other people streaming if you're looking for MCOC to watch on the Twitchers or the YouTubes. But yeah, I should be done. So I have another 3 million to go. That should take about 20 minutes to half an hour. And then I will head out for my little bit of a stroll. I think it was supposed to be warmer today, but it looks pretty chilly up there. Pretty chilly indeed. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, we might see some less variant 8 today and going forward. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. I need you to use. Oh no! She's gonna get her L3. This needs to do her in. Whew. Okay. Be right back. All right. I'll probably still be here. Whoa! Why is he starting off with so many analysis? Oh, it must be a synergy. Okay. I didn't know that he had a synergy to start off at more analysis charges. Jeez. That could make him pretty annoying. Okay. Oh, is this the war season? Is it this season where it starts where you can ban attackers? Or is that something yet to come? Although I suppose, yeah, that would probably be by leadership, though. So yeah, as a regular member, you wouldn't see those options. Ooh. I guess I'll have to be on the lookout when I go to join, though. If that's the case, I'm not sure if that went live already or if it's still coming up. And to be fair, I don't know what I think about banning characters from different areas of the game, because the big part of the game is obtaining, collecting characters and increasing the strength of the character. So then for that character not to be used in areas of the game, I don't know, it seems to kind of take away from a big part of the game. Like, I think in the showdown competitive thing, it adds the complexity. And maybe that should be something left there. But I guess they want to spice up war a bit, and that's a way to do so. Okay, you're just gonna stand there and let me hit you. Okay, I like that. Let's keep that going. Now you're gonna get to your L3, yeah. Really? 2 regens? Shit, I hardly ever even get 1 off of his L3. They didn't need to bring in the single-player competitive mode to war. What is Command thinking? They're doing too much when they need to fix the bugs they have already. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, but fixing the bugs doesn't bring in the revenue. Adding things to the game, or having people. I think things like that. People who have stopped playing will come back to see the new things. It doesn't mean that they're going to stick around, but it might increase their participation numbers for a period of time. And I don't know if somebody has quit the game, but let me see this new feature or whatever. I don't know if while you're back to check that out, if you're spending money during that time. But I think depending on how their Cyber Weekend sales go, that will be a really good gauge of where the interest of the community is. If they make, if their sales are really high, then okay, so there's still a lot of interest. People are still willing to invest. If their numbers are low, they may have to consider making some. Well, I hope if their numbers are low, I hope it's because of the bugs and not just because people are over the game. Because if it's because of the bugs, that can be fixed. But if it's just that people are over the game, had enough of it, then I think really their only solution to that is to have new players come into the game. And I don't know how, and that's why they changed the lower quests to be more friendly for newer players. But I don't know how many people starting the game today will still be playing in a year or two from now. And also, if you start the game today, you're probably not spending for a while, right? You're probably not going to spend until you've made a decision that you're going to be doing the game for a while and the investment is going to be worthwhile. So yeah, they're probably looking at a fair bit of lag between somebody starting and spending on the game. You are on your phone? Okay. In the car? Driving along? So we have about another 10 matches. Because every 5 matches is 1 million. So it'll be a little bit more than 10. Because we should end up at about 8.5. Okay. Yeah, I might be back because I don't have anything to watch on TV. I might be back with another stream later today. Geez, that'd make 3 streams in one day. Craziness. But if not today, then tomorrow morning, as per usual, Looking for that 6-star Awakening gem? Okay. Oh, wait, there was a comment before that. Let's take a look. Oh, so any thoughts about when you may start streaming Relentless? The unit deal with trash, then I 100%. Oh, the Abyss with what I saved, and the rest of Act 6. Okay. Looking for that 6-star Awakening gem. The 6-star Awakening gem from the unit deals, or just in general? Because, yeah, between Act 6 and the Abyss, that's 3 Awakening gems. I'm thinking that, and who knows, but I'm thinking that for the Thronebreaker Christmas present, it would be a 6-star Awakening Gem Crystal. It could end up being like last year and being a rank gem. And I think if it's a rank gem, I think it needs to be a 2 to 3. I don't think it could be another 1 to 2 because that is what they did last year. But I'd much prefer to see a Awakening gem. You're back? Well, welcome back, Adam. Welcome back indeed. Yeah, I don't know why I've been so stingy on using the 2 generic Awakening gems. I guess the only champions I see using them are Nick and Ghost, and I don't see the need for it for Ghost with the Legends Run stuff being removed. I really should just do the 6-star Nick though, but I know if I do awaken him with a generic, right away we're gonna see a class Awakening gem, and then of course I would pull a skill Awakening gem. Do you think we would see 2 from Act 7? Like 1 for 7.4 exploration and then maybe 1 for Act 7 completion? Like we're going to have 1 for sure within Act 7. But I don't know if 7.4 and the overall act will have separate Awakening gems. Maybe the exploration could have a generic one, though. Yeah, maybe that's what it would be. Exploration. Yeah, maybe Act 7 exploration would be a generic. And 7.4 exploration would be a class gem? No, it'd probably be... I don't know. They could also do it with just Act 7 completion being a crystal and exploration being the generic. Wait till after Cyber Weekend, then make your choices. That might help. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't think, because usually they've been putting the generic Awakening gem as the final offer for the unit offers. I don't know if they'll do the same again this time, because we've seen the generic gem there a couple times. What would be... I don't think even at the 10k unit offer, I don't think there'd be an Awakening gem there. I think it would be at the final one, the 3,000 units. But if there were one at the 4,000 unit, I'd be quite happy with that. Because I know I'm definitely spending 5,000 units. But beyond that, I don't. Just one generic and a 50% T3 alpha and T6B. Your guess is for 7.4? Yeah. And hopefully they've learned from what they initially had for Act 6 exploration, because people were not happy with what was initially offered there. Uh, 4 plus 10 plus 3, you think that will be the structure? No, 1, 4, 10, and 3. But we've also seen 10 and then 6. I don't remember what the 6 got you. But last Cyber Weekend, the final offer with the gem was 3,000. And this July 4th, the final offer with the gem was 3,000. But there was one time where it may have been a gem then as well, but it might have been the first time that a gem was available, where it was a 6,000. Because, yeah, it's been 18,000 units in total or 21,000 units in total. Going to watch you for the 1 hour drive? Okay. Well, I won't be here for the whole hour, but I will be here for probably got another 10 minutes or so. There's one that was over 20k, yeah, for the unit deals. Yeah, that was the one where the final after the 10k units was 6. Oh, hang on. I have the info. No, I think that's only from last year's offers. But I had the info for either last year or the year before. Let's see here. Let's see. Once that opens up. All right. Now, this is there. Okay. So this was 2020. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it on the screen here. So July 4th, we had the 1 and then the 4. Those were both, you make a choice. Then same thing with the 10. Yeah, so July 4th of last year. Oh, wow, they've had that for a bunch. So July 4th of last year, for 3,000 units was a generic Awakening gem. And then... Okay, so Cyber Weekend last year was the same too. Okay. Now I think... Yeah, was there a choice for the Cyber Weekend ones? No. I think one side was... So last year for Cyber Weekend, it was a 6-star rank up gem, 1 to 2, 2 T5B, 5, 10% T5CC, 25 6-star Seek Stones. Oh yeah, and last year is when we got the new featured 6-star a little bit early. So it would have been... Wow, I don't know when the 6,000 offer, where that would have come about then. Okay. But yeah, there was the one time where the total unit offers was 21,000. I don't remember what it was, and I don't remember what the 6,000 unit thing was. Honestly, if they repeated that deal, I would not buy it. The deal is out of my meta. The one from last year, the unit deals from last year. Yeah. Well, and I think that's something too. So last year, the Cyber Weekend offers were pretty much the same as the July 4th. I don't think that's what's going to happen this year, though. But, dude, there's not too much I'd put past Kabam. Okay. Oh, wow. Now he's back to that nonsense where he stands there and waits. Roll on the Irish rain so Ronaldo hair burns his eyes and he can't see and scores against us. Watching a football game, are you, Billy? I wonder how Diablo would be as a defender. Actually, that wouldn't be bad for him as a defender with suicides, because he's going to be taking reduced damage. But, I mean, it's not like he's difficult to fight, so. Mr. Forbes! Oh my goodness. Shouldn't you be in class? Shouldn't you be learning things? I will only buy the unit deals if 6-star generic Awakening Gem is presented, or Tier 3, T3A, or T6B. Yeah, and I don't know if we'll see... I think they're better off where they have the choice. No class today or tomorrow. Okay, right. Well, you don't have homework? You should be doing your homework, man. Man, you must be bored if you're... you have no friends to play, to escape with, or what? Yeah, you must really have nothing to do if you're checking out my stream. All right. I think this is probably your first time in the stream since you and your sister were first helping me get things set up, I think. That'd have been just over a year ago. I did all my homework and no one's on, so I decided to say hello. Okay. Well, hello. So anybody who's wondering, Devin is my nephew. When I refer to my nephew and niece, he's the nephew. And when I was first figuring out some of the YouTube's stuff and the streaming and the Discord stuff, they used to be my guinea pigs. Where I needed to try things out, I needed somebody to test it. I'd text them. And surprisingly, neither of them ever complained. Whereas any other time I'd message them, oh yeah, tons of complaints. Parasite, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Okay. War started very early today, so I had to sort out path and things to... Yeah. Like, I saw that it went live, and it felt like it was... Oh, you know what? I don't think that BC observes daylight savings time anymore. Well, I don't know. Because the arena reset was the same as usual. Huh. I know Saskatchewan doesn't, but they haven't for a long time. And I thought BC was... just staying to the same time all the time. Oh, you know what? I hope it today is not the first one for the banning attackers, because if it's problematic, they won't have anybody there to resolve it. This is a synergy where Sentinel is starting with more analysis charges, right? Because I'm pretty sure, because he's been starting with 30. Okay. War should start 2 hours after the arena. Yeah, because I think, it was while I was doing the EQ stream that it popped up. And it definitely did feel like it was earlier than usual. They have the attack tactics on this time in war. Okay. Yeah, I know they had. I don't remember if they had said it would be this season or the next where you would be able to ban attackers. But that could make things a bit interesting. Okay. Really? 2%? Okay. I swear none of those tactics ever work for the champions I pick. I've never used a tactic and I don't die still. Plays an Apocalypse as the boss and ban all the robots. Yeah. I'd assume Corvus would be banned. I don't know if there'd be any point in banning Ghost as an attack. Oh, wait. No, because the nodes that are supposed to be impede her and Quake. Oh, aren't they supposed to be back this season, though? Not too sure about that. Well, 2 times last season, but boss fights. Slow your roll is working for Gilly 2089, but not Warlock, so stupid. Even Warlock has an armor up. Oh, dear. Honestly, sometimes I think it's more surprising about what does work in this game than what doesn't. Okay. So we are almost through. Ooh, Devin, if you're still there, you better hit that like button. Come on now. Okay. He's probably the only person that I'll tell that to, too. Anybody else in stream, doesn't matter, one way or the other. But if my niece and nephew show up, they better be hitting that like button. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Uh-oh, this could not be so good. Okay, no, we're good. That would be cool. If Kabam makes a list of the champions, each tactic they could benefit from. I don't like having to chase down info. Like, hey, if you use ghillie tactics are highlighted, something like that. Yeah. Because I think all they do with that is they simply say, like, hashtag whatever it is applicable. Yeah, they give special AW. Yeah, but you still have to find it on the champion, I think. Like, there's no list to say these are the champions with that tag. That would be a pro player move. You might see it in a couple of years. You know, it's funny. I didn't know about the thing for Variant 8 where some non-mercenaries were working or doing full damage. So even though it's a holiday and like the majority of the staff would not be working, I could absolutely see that being resolved today. Whereas the difficulty or the bugs, we have to wait until next week. I don't even know why I try that anymore, because I know I'm not going to be able to punish his special. But I still try. It is displayed on the top of the screen, the list of tags available when selecting the tactic, but I'm not sure champs can be sorted with add tag. I don't think they can from the attack selecting screen, only if you're sorting, like if you're looking at your champion roster in general. Which, yeah, is a little bit convoluted, because you'd have to go to your champion, a tab, select the hashtag, and yeah, I do think that the war tags are there. But then select your tag, you'd have to look and see who's applicable, and then go back to the attack selecting screen. So usually I just go with the one that if you finish with the same combo, I think, it reduces the power gain on the opponent, something like that. Because that's not specific on a tag. It's just. Well, that being said, actually, now, I'm just thinking about that now. So as long as I pick tactics, that's the one I've always picked whenever we've had the ability to do so. And I don't actually know if it's ever worked. Oh, he was getting ready to throw a heavy. But it ain't happening. Not today. Not today. Mm-hmm. It says the next defense tactics are still being researched by the Grandmaster. Bug farm waiting to happen. On plat 4, I just click until they say I can use one. That's my current strategy since I don't have time to do the research, but I'm trying to just fight real quick and I'm working. Yeah. I think, well, I haven't looked recently, but quite often, like I'll see for the BG, and most people don't even have the attack tactics selected. So I don't think people are bothering with it whatsoever. Let's see. Oh yeah, wasn't that a thing too that it was only going to be for specific tiers? Okay. Grandmaster didn't expect the war to start early, so he was still researching. Yeah, I suppose it's no point in trying to build poise with Darky and Arena anyways. Better off just going into it. Going down! Kabam thinks we have all the time to put 30 hours into Arena for all the milestones a week, and we read all the fight abilities, all the tactics, all the nodes. It's too much at times. Yeah, dude. Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I probably only know what 10 champions in the game do. And for the most part, the only time I'm reading champion info is when somebody asks a question on stream and we'll look it up. Outside of that, now there are some people, usually younger people, fair enough, that are really on the ball with all that kind of stuff. I am definitely not. But yeah, I think there's that, and there's also a lot of info not provided by Kabam, which can make things difficult. Like they've started to change it with how the side quest works for things. How the side quest works depending on like what approach they're taking. But there was a while where until somebody on YouTube posted a video, nobody knew how a side quest was working. Like, that's terrible. He's watching the footy. He's the one dressed as a leprechaun, big red beard. I'd rather when I sit down for story content when I have time. That's fine, I'll read. But every day, things like AQ War, we're going to keep it simple and fun. Yeah. I think for War, it's obviously overall the most unpopular aspect of the game. There are people who do like it. The majority of people don't, and I think they're just trying to find some way to get people interested in it. It's definitely, I don't envy them. It's not an easy task at all. And especially when you know there's so much nonsense like cheating going on in it, and people get away with it. It makes it less desirable to participate in for sure. Okay, let's see here. So that is it for my arena craziness. Well, I would head over to Mr. Shadow, but he's almost at 2 hours, so he is going to be done. And he's the only one streaming on the YouTube, so let's see on the Twitch side of things what we got going. I don't see anybody on the Twitch side. Okay, well, that is it for me. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.